Hi, my name is Alicia Sani, and I will be responding to anti-military intervention and on a global aspect. More specifically, I will be responding to Lisa's argument. And within her argument, she had stated that if the U.S. intervention is doing more good than harm, and I would disagree upon that in that they are doing more good. The only thing that needs to be done is that there needs to be rules and regulations when it comes to this intervention. Also, there should be like some sort of boundary given into the US and how much intervention they should actually be allowed to perform. Also, if there is more harm being done, I feel like the developing countries should be able to step in and say that they would not like the intervention anymore and that they would just like to discontinue it because it is their state that they are going into. And so there can be good being done in the developing country because the US does have that knowledge and those resources to help those developing countries. So if it comes to an extent of where the developing countries are it's not helping them, then they should be able to step away. Like the US should understand and step away. Also if the US is doing this within their own interest rather than benefiting the developing country. Under this point, I would have to say that if the US was doing it under their self-interest, that's totally okay because they are taking a loss out of intervening. They are using their knowledge, their resources that they could be using to put into their own country, but instead they're putting into a developing country. So yes, I would expect the US to have some sort of self-interest when it comes to this, but also in a way that it would be more more beneficial for the developing country. If the US was doing this for their own self-interest, then it would just be it wouldn't run as smoothly as it has in the past. And if the developing country feels as if they are being used in some sort of way, then as I said before, the developing countries should be able to ask the U.S. to step out. Like these are the rules that we should have when it comes to military intervention, because I do believe military intervention can be very powerful and helpful and make this globe more equal economically, politically, promoting more growth, infrastructure within countries all wide. And just because a country isn't as developed, isn't as functioning well properly, doesn't mean that they don't have resources and the knowledge to become to that level. And the US can definitely benefit in any way. They have different strengths and weaknesses, every country does. Not only will military intervention help both countries out, it will definitely help the life out in the whole world. If our family across the country is not doing so well, there should be intervention to help that family out. It would cause the whole global health, the health of the whole globe, to become overall better. We will not have underpopulation, we will not potentially go extinct in the future. Who would have known that the dinosaurs would have went extinct? So therefore, improving other countries not only improves our environment but also our people around the world. And if a country is smart enough to do that, then to help out another country, they should. Just like how person to person we help out each other. Like in school, we tutor one another. If I'm struggling, someone comes and helps me out. It's the same deal. We all want to be equal, we all want to be successful, we all want to be doing great in this world. So that is my response.